Dear students, welcome to 9th class Science Biology. We will study 10th syllabus in our coming 9th class classes, biology classes. Okay. So first of all, we have around 12 chapters in biology. The chapters like plant physiology and plant anatomy, and chapter like hormones and environmental chapters. So there are 12 chapters we have to cover, around 12 chapters we have to cover. Okay, so today we are going to start our first chapter in biology. The chapter name is plant anatomy and plant physiology. Okay, so basically you should know what is anatomy, what is physiology. So what is anatomy? Anatomy means study of internal structure. Anatomy, study of internal structures. Internal structures. So whatever it is, human anatomy, you may have heard about human. You might have heard about human anatomy. We will study about all our internal organs. That is human anatomy. Same like plant anatomy, we will study about the tissue systems. What are the tissue system present inside plant? Okay, so what are the cells found inside the plant? How they are arranged? What are the characters? Okay, we will study in plant anatomy. And plant physiology. Physiology deals with various processes like photosynthesis, respiration, and water transport, and mineral transport, mineral nutrition, just like that. Okay, translocation of food. All these are deal with plant physiology. Plant anatomy deals with study of internal structures. Okay, so these are two various headlines: plant anatomy and plant physiology. So the scientist called Nehemiah Dew. Nehemiah Dew, he is called father of plant anatomy. Father of plant anatomy. Okay, plant anatomy. So in this chapter we will deal with what are the different types of tissue systems found in plant, and what is the internal structure of root, what is the internal structure of stem, that is means anatomy, what is the internal structure of leaf. All these portions coming under plant anatomy. Then we will study about what is photosynthesis and structure of chloroplast, and what is cellular respiration and structure of mitochondria. All these headlines come under plant physiology. Okay, so first of all, my question: what is tissue? What is mean by tissue? You know, cells, a living organism. The level of organization starts from atoms. You know, the level of organization, if you check at the basic level, atoms, many atoms form molecules, and many molecules forms organelles. Then organelles form cell, and cell they form tissue, and tissue form organs, organs form organ system, then organism, this organism form population, then population form a community, and community form biosphere. Okay, So this is the level of organization. If we take plant, if we take animal, human, microorganism, bacteria, whatever it is, the level of organism starts from atoms. Atoms, they combine together form molecules, and molecules combine together form organelles like mitochondria, like organelles found in cell, and cell, they organelles combine and they form cell, and cell, they combine and they form tissue, and tissues combine, they form organs, and organs combine, they form organ system. Okay, an organ system form an organism form a population. Population means human population. Only humans are found in an area, that is the human population. And community, many population, human, dogs, cats, they form a community. So many communities form finally biosphere. You will study these things in higher classes. Okay, so my question, what is tissue? You know, cells, they form the tissues. So you can say tissues are group of cells, they are group of cells. They may be similar or dissimilar in structure and in organization, in origin, but they have same function. A group of cells, they are structure, they have similar or dissimilar in structure. They may be similar or dissimilar in structure and in origin, but they have same function. So a group of cells that they perform a same function, that is called tissue. Understood? So what is tissue? Tissues means tissues are the group of cells that are similar or dissimilar in structure and function and origin, but they have same functions. Okay. So basically in plants, the tissue or tissue systems, it is divided into two types. They are basically, you can see in plants there are two types of tissue in plants. What are those? Meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. In plants there are two types of tissues are present. Two types. What are those? Meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue, you know, these are the tissue, they actively dividing all the time. The cells found in this tissue, they are actively dividing. And permanent tissues like parenchyma tissue, collenchyma tissue, sclerenchyma, and vascular tissues like xylem and phloem, they are coming under permanent tissue. And we will study more detail coming classes. Okay. Then tissue system. Tissue system. So I told what is tissue? A group of cells that they may be similar or dissimilar in structure and origin, but they perform a same function. Okay. Then tissue system, in plants there are three types of tissue system. According to scientists, SAC, there are three types of tissue system. Epidermal tissue system, and ground tissue system, and finally vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue system. So in plants there are three types of tissue system: epidermal tissue system, ground tissue system, vascular tissue system, and we will study each one. So first of all, we are going to discuss what is epidermal tissue system. Epidermal tissue system. So for example, this is a plant. I took a cross section of the stem of this plant. Okay, like this. So if you observe this cross section of this plant, you can see three tissue system what we have discussed previously. Here in outer layer of the stem they form epidermal tissue system. And here at the center you can see vascular tissue system. And between outer epidermal tissue system and vascular tissue system you can see ground tissue system. Okay, so we will study in very detail what is epidermal tissue system and ground tissue system and vascular tissue system. The first question, what is epidermal tissue system? Epidermal tissue system. So next we are going to discuss what are the three types of tissue systems present in plants. So according to Sachs, there are three types of tissue system: epidermal tissue system, ground tissue system and vascular tissue system. The first tissue system, that is epidermal tissue system. Epidermal tissue system is also called dermal tissue system. Dermal tissue system. Okay, so epidermal tissue system and dermal tissue system both are same. So if you take the anatomy of the plant part, like if it is root or stem, we can see outer epidermal tissue system and in between outer epidermal tissue system and vascular tissue system, ground tissue system present. So main function of epidermal tissue system, protect the inner tissues. Protection is a main function. Then let's take what are the components of epidermal tissue system. Epidermal tissue system composed of epidermis and stomata, then epidermal outgrowths. Okay, epidermis, stomata and epidermal outgrowth, these are the components of the epidermal tissue system. So if you take epidermal tissue system, you can see epidermis. What is epidermis? If you observe anatomy of the plant, stem or root, their outer layer is made up of a single layer of cells. Those cells are called epidermal cells. Okay, so if you observe the outermost layer of plant, root or stem, they are made up of a single layer of cells. That cells are called epidermis. So these epidermal cells or epidermis which protect the inner tissues. So their main function, protection. The another component of epidermal tissue system, that is stomata. Stomata, you know, if you observe leaf epidermis, or you can see some minute pores or openings. Those openings are called stomata. They are found on epidermis. So these openings, they are helping transpiration. What is meant by transpiration? Release of water through stomata, that is called transpiration. And they are also helping gas exchange. That means carbon dioxide is going to inside and oxygen is going to outside. So exchange of gas also takes place through stomata and transpiration also takes place through stomata. So they helps in transpiration. Then epidermal outgrowth. So I told you about epidermis, the outermost single layer of cells. They are called epidermis. They protect inner tissues. From epidermal cells, some outgrowths are present. Those outgrowths are called epidermal outgrowths. Epidermal outgrowth. And epidermal outgrowth example, root hair. If you observe root and you take the cross section of root and you observe the root anatomy, you can see root hairs formed from epidermal cells or trichomes formed from epidermal cells. Okay, so these three are the components of the epidermal tissue system. Then let's check what is the function of epidermis. The function of epidermis, first of all, protection. They protect inner tissues. Okay, this is epidermis, so they protect whatever the inner tissues. And we discussed stomata. Stomata, they are helping transpiration. You know what is transpiration? Water go outside through stomata. So stomata, they are helping transpiration. Then what is the function of root hair? Root hair, they take water and minerals. They help in absorption of water and minerals. Root hair, they helps in or epidermal outgrowths. Root hairs helps in absorption of water and minerals. Okay, so these are about the functions of different epidermal. We are going to discuss the second type of tissue system, that is ground tissue system. You know the ground tissue system that is present in between vascular tissue system and the epidermal tissue system. Okay, so let's check what are the components of ground tissue system. Ground tissue system contain cortex, endodermis, pericycle and pits. These are the components of ground tissue system. Okay, and we will study in very detail in coming classes what is cortex, what is pericycle, endodermis and pit. Don't worry. Then let's check what are the functions of ground tissue system. If you observe the ground tissue system, they are mainly made up of three types of tissues: parenchyma tissues and collenchyma tissues and sclerenchyma tissues. Sclerenchyma tissues. So basically these three types of tissues are present in ground tissue system. Okay, so parenchyma tissues, they mainly help in photosynthesis and storage of food, and collenchyma and sclerenchyma, they help in support and protection of the tissues. So let's check what are the functions of ground tissue system. Functions of ground tissue system. Functions of ground tissue system, first of all, we already said photosynthesis, then next one, storage of food, then third one, protection, then support, then regeneration, etc. So these are the functions of ground tissue system. Photosynthesis, storage of food, protection, support and regeneration. Okay.